your passions. What are the things that actually you desire most? What are your gifts? What are your hobbies? These are things that you need to look out for and identify by yourself. And nobody is coming to tell you that now, today, you need to go and try out this hobby to see if you like it or not. You have to make that decision by yourself. And for us to be able to do this, there are some tools that can actually help us to know who we are. We can do personality tests. Hello, influencers, and welcome back to your Purpose with Edda YouTube channel. This is a platform where we talk about purpose, how to identify your purpose, what to be with your purpose, how to monetize your purpose, all these conversations regarding purpose, and how to actually, who are we after our purpose? And in today's conversation, we have a very interesting topic today, and we are going to talk about the journey of purpose. Where does this purpose actually begin from? Where does the rain start beating us? And is there really an end to our purpose, or it's a continuous process? What if it is boring? That is the conversation for today. And if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe as well on the down below. Remember, and also to continue forwarding to your friends and family so that we can be able to help more people actually get to know their purpose. Today, we're going to talk about the journey of purpose, and we can't talk about the journey of purpose without talking about ourselves. Purpose begins with us. You cannot separate Edda's purpose with Edda. Totally inseparable. You cannot separate Mary's purpose with Mary. These two people, they are two in one, right? So when we're talking about purpose, we have to start, it all begins from ourselves. And for us to know our purpose, we have to know and identify, who am I? Who am I really? When we are growing up, you know yourself, you know what you want. A young kid, when you ask them what do they really want, what do they want, they will be very cute to say that I need maybe a sweet, I need a lollipop, I need this, I need this. They know what their wants are. But when you ask an adult, what do you want? Chances are high, most of the people will say, I need money. It's okay because that is where we are. But what really happened from you knowing exactly what you wanted to you needing or wanting something that actually is out of survival? So, as a child, when you start growing up, when you are young, you knew what you wanted. But as you start growing up, we grow up in environments, we grow up in surroundings whereby we are affected by different people who are around us. We are told different things about our lives, into our minds, into our brains, and that gets into our subconscious mind. And once we grow up, we have different people, we have different environments. We go to school, we meet different people. We are also affected with childhood traumas. All these things are in our minds, and we tend to forget who we are. We start embodying the personalities of the people who are around us, or the personalities of the people who are highly accepted, or the personalities of the people who are highly respected in the world. And that is why it is very important to, even as an adult, to ask yourself, who am I really? Who am I? Who am I? And once you have identified that, then it will be very easy for you to actually know your purpose. So, what do I mean by know who you are? And how can you even do that? What I mean by know who you are, identify what your core values are. What do you stand for? How do you show up in the world? What are your core values? Things like integrity, community, honesty. These are things that, uh, if you know that they are very important to you, you're going to show up the same way to the world, and you are not going to accept anything less than that. If you understand that you value integrity, definitely you're not going to take people who are not honest with their way of dealing things to your circle. But once we start picking people who are dishonest and integrity is one of our integral core values, then it means that we are forgetting who we are. And that is why it is important to identify what our core values are, because they help us know how to show up in the world. Something else you need to identify when it comes to knowing who you are is how do you react to some circumstances? How do you react to circumstances? Um, how do you react to stress? Do you fight? Do you freeze? Do you fawn? You, what do you do when you are stressed? These are things that you need to know. How are your emotions on a daily basis? These are things that you need to monitor on a daily basis. Something else that you need to know for you to know who you are is things like your passions. What are the things that actually you desire most? What are your gifts? What are your hobbies? These are things that you need to look out for and identify by yourself. And nobody is coming to tell you that now, today, you need to go and try out this hobby to see if you like it or not. You have to make that decision by yourself. And for us to be able to do this, there are some tools that can actually help us to know who we are. We can do personality tests. I will put a link down there on the personality test. We can do the personality tests. There is a 16 personality tests, which is free to for us to see, and it gives you a breakdown of your strengths, your weaknesses, how you relate with people in your workplace. Where would you be a better fit for you, depending on your personality. It gives you all this, and these are things that we need to know. Personality test, and something else that we need to utilize is the people who are around us. What are people telling us we are good at? What are people telling us that we need to improve? This is rare, honest feedback from individuals like us. So know ourselves. Let us know ourselves. Let us know what we love. Let us know what we dislike, and then it will be very easy for us to know our purpose. Once we know what we like, then it will be very easy for us to know our purpose. I did a video on how to know your purpose. Check out the link right above there and go check it out, and you will definitely thank me later. And I hope you really get to know your purpose. And then once we have been able to know our purpose, we need to be different people. We can't be the same people. We can't be the same people. Once we have identified our purpose, we need to create different systems. What does these creating different systems look like? It can look like shedding off your friends, letting go of your friends, letting go of habits that you are used to. And it is not a so easy process. It can be easy if you are willing, and you are willing to do what the Lord has called you to do in this world. And it is a choice for you to make. That is a choice for you to make. And when you're becoming this person that you would like to be, as the person that you would like to be and would like to see, there are things that you have to have, things like boundaries. You'll have to have conversations with different people who are not at the position where you are at. It can be like having those difficult conversations. How people viewed you before and how and who you are. They don't know who you are right now. They think that you're the same, but it's about telling them also that this is not who you knew, a different version of me, and I would appreciate if you would take this version of me right now. And that is you taking up your space and creating those boundaries for yourself. And once we have become this person, once we have refined the skill of our purpose, because having a purpose does not mean that now you all of a sudden you will know how to deal with everything in your area of purpose. It is important to be willing to learn and to grow. That is something else that is very important. Be willing to learn and to grow. And once you are willing to learn and to grow, you will be able to refine your skill, and you will be a very needed skill. And if you become that very needed skill and you are an expert in your area of purpose, that is the very best place to actually monetize your skill and even make money. through your purpose and doing your purpose full time. For me, that is the highlight. That is the highlight of my life, being able to create impact, doing what I have been brought into this world, creating impact, and even making money out of it. That is my highlight, and that is where I would like to be at. Join me. Let us continue this journey. Let us know our purpose. Let us know who we are. Let us create impact in our purpose and eventually be able to monetize our purpose and be the light. A light cannot be a light under the bed. A light is put on the mountaintop for it to shine to the world. So, what does this mean? It means that once you have that purpose, once you have identified that purpose, it's a matter of time for you to now help create impact to other people. Purpose is not for you, purpose is for the world, purpose is for the people around you. So, you need to identify that purpose and help other people. If you have not identified your purpose, it means that you are gatekeeping other people's lives. Think about it. Do you want to be a gatekeeper of other people's lives, or do you want to propel other people forward? So, yes, we have to put in the work, we have to work, we have to just take some time with ourselves and listen to ourselves and just be keen on how we conduct ourselves on a daily basis, and definitely we'll get to know our purpose. My name is Edda and I hope to see you again next time. I really love having these conversations about purpose, and I hope that we will get to bounce onto this journey and know our purpose and even eventually monetize our purpose. Have a lovely day and remember, continue living boldly.